All right, so in a sea of DeFi dApps, why would I get into Daisy? I've actually been putting off getting into Daisy for month after month after month, but my friend Brian, who you're about to see my interview with him, he got back from Dubai and he's like, Jonathan, are you crazy? Check this out. It's a legit AI platform, currently averaging 21%. Now, my bank is offering me 1% of my money, but I'm like, I don't want to get into stupid Ponzi. It's probably a Ponzi. He's like, well, here's your data, bro. For over a year, this is April 2022. By the way, when this graphic was made, it was in March. It was only a few days in. It was at 4.2%. They ended the month at like 12%. Okay, so if you look at this data, over 720% in a year, I have to look at. I've got to ask Brian more questions. So in this video, that's exactly what I do. I say, Brian, tell me about your conference you went to in Dubai. Let me know everything about this. Now, what I don't like about this is that it's a little cumbersome to get into, but I've got all the links in the description. You literally choose your tier, okay? None of this MLM stuff. Yes, you can get referrals, but you should get in this if you're like, I believe that it's actual AI technology. And you can look at the founder, fully TKYC docs. This is a huge team. A couple 100,000 people are literally in this thing. Okay, so this ain't your mama's Ponzi scheme. Literally, go look into it. Look at the reviews, check it out. But you got to have a Tron link. It's on the Tron network. Shows you exactly how to fund it, how to set up your Tron wallet. Like, I know you're like, oh, it's so cumbersome, I don't want to do it. Well, we walk you through step by step every freaking thing. Literally in this video, I'm showing you exactly how I funded my Daisy account. I have a link to our Telegram group. Yes, me and Brian, we're going to have a little Telegram group so we can answer everybody's questions. This should be a neat, concise video. So if you're like, I want to get into something that's more long-term, I don't want to do just these gamble plays that you talk about. I'm looking for something that can actually pay me decent, that has a big team, that has growth, that has future plans. Like this team claims that they've been audited by Bears and Stearns. They're going to create this hedge fund. There's a lot of people in this thing, and I've just ignored it because of, honestly, I was like, I don't have a Tron Link wallet, blah, blah, blah. But I'm trying to be a grown-up, trying to take half hour of my life and figure this one out. So now I have about $6,400 working for me. I'm not planning on taking any withdrawals out of this sucker for at least 6 months. And I'm hoping to come back in 6 months and have far more than my even original capital. Going to withdraw. So these are the things I'm doing. I'm going to come back to this video in 6 months, guys. And you have this opportunity right now. This isn't financial advice. I can't offer financial advice. This is just what I'm doing, but I'm showing you exactly why I did it. Okay, so this is part of my more long-term projects that I'm getting into, and Daisy's one of them. So check it out. Here's my interview with Brian. Went to the conference in Dubai. He's got, I think, 6 figures plus in it. Doesn't care about the referrals. He's in it to just like grow like you and I would want to grow. So good luck. Literally follow step by step. If you got 2 screens, you put this video here, you follow step by step. If you want in something that I believe is going to be long-term. Good luck to you guys. I'll see you.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
The Fud Farm.
Hey, what's up, guys? If you're interested in Daisy because it's been around for a couple years and you've looked at the results, you've heard a lot about it, and you just haven't made that step to get in, that's exactly where I was at. I talked with Brian here. He just went down to the conference in Dubai. And we're going to walk you through exactly how to sign up, because for me, I don't know. There's a lot of tiers. There's a referral plan. I told Brian I'm not really in this for the referral plan. I just want to take advantage of what I've seen in the returns. And if you aren't familiar with what the returns have been, I'm going to share my screen here and you can see right here. This is April of 2022. I'm filming this video April 2023. So I'm looking at past results going, do I want to park some risk capital in here? Remember, guys, in any of my videos, this is for entertainment purposes, not financial advice, not your financial advisor. Everything in crypto, DeFi could go to crap. You could lose everything. So please do yourself a service and only use risk capital. Okay. With that said, here's real data. And I have a guy named Brian who's on this call with me, who's been in this. And I think Brian's probably got like 6 figures in this. I won't ask him to disclose, but he's gone heavy in this. And he reached out to me. He's like, I love your channel, man. I don't know why you haven't been in Daisy, but went to their conference. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to talk to Brian in a bit, but look at this. April 2022. So 14%, 20%. If you left your money in the bank, guys, there'd be a big fat 1% right here at the end of a year. Look at this. 729%. So you have to ignore this video if you don't like money. That's the way I look at it. But again, risk capital. So I'm going to go in today with probably like 6-7 grand. I'm going to ask all the questions, and you guys can follow along if it's of interest. There's a million projects out there, and you say, well, why are you just talking about this now? Because I don't mind being slow. I don't have to be first. If it's a Ponzi project, yep, you got to be first. This isn't that. And Brian has convinced me of that. And so it really doesn't matter when you get into this. Don't feel like you're late to the game. So with that said, Brian, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for helping me onboard into Daisy here.
Yeah, you're welcome. How are you?
So Brian, you went to this conference. How many people were at this conference for Daisy? What were your overall thoughts? And explain to everybody, like, what exactly is Daisy?
Yeah, so a little bit of background with me. I'm an options trader, and I've had to be in front of the screen for a long time trying to make money with options. And I got thinking, I'm always myself trading against hedge funds and other companies that have artificial intelligence going for them. They have bots, whatever. And what can I do to maybe have that edge as well? And long story short, I ran into a company called Daisy that they actually develop artificial intelligence for hedge funds, for institutions. So I looked into that company, and having been in quite a few different bot opportunities or this or that has failed on me, I was really hesitant to believe or trust anybody in this space. But this company seemed to have legs. It seemed legit, so I wanted to check it out for myself. And Daisy is basically an artificial intelligence. It's a company. It's a company that, well, first of all, it's not a company. It's a crowdsourcing community that's funding a company that's called ENDOTECH, and ENDOTECH is the actual company that is developing artificial intelligence for hedge funds. And they have several accounts that hedge funds pay well over $100,000 a month to be using and to license her technology. Her name is Dr. Anna Becker, and basically they decided to Anna Becker decided to let this crowdfunding company called Daisy fund her project to figure out how to trade the Forex with her artificial intelligence, and give in return the small guy, if you will, the opportunity to use her artificial intelligence technology. So basically, we are giving given the opportunity to use her trading algorithms, and if we fund her project. So that's what we've been doing for about a year.
Well, they call it crowdfunding, right? In their disclaimer,
yeah.
contributing to Daisy crowdfund is so does this mean like we also are getting shares in ENDOTECH?
Yes. So after tier, so you invest in certain tiers, like you have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and we'll talk about that. But tier 3 is where you can start getting shares in the company.
Okay.
And so she's been willing to give away 5% of her company in shares as well.
And when are they planning on like taking that public? Is this on the New York Stock Exchange or?
Yeah, they're in talks right now with attorneys in New York to take it public. There is not a hard date because there's so much regulation involved with that. So right now they're looking at doing this in June. So sometime in summer is what they've said lately, and their idea is to turn it into a hedge fund. Nothing will change if you've already come into the program and you've already contributed and you're already earning rewards from ENDOTECH. You're basically nothing will change from that. You'll still get the same rewards and everything, but you'll have the choice to continue to change it over to the hedge fund or to continue being on the crowdfunding side of it.
Right. So they have, guys, some I would say barriers to entry, because I know crypto people, and we just like to, I want to make 50% in a day, so hurry up. But check this out, guys. The step-by-step, I'm just going to leave them in the description. I have a link for a step-by-step into Daisy. If you're interested, you've got to use a VPN. Okay. So if you don't have a VPN, you got to have one. And that's because typically US has restrictions. You know, so they're covering their tail, I think, by having it where US people just can't load their website. Here's the tier calculator. There's a tier calculator here. And if you don't have a TronLink wallet, you're going to need to get one. So I just downloaded a Tron wallet from the Chrome store, and I funded it with some TRX coins, which I got from, I think, KuCoin, maybe Binance. And I don't even have my USDT in here, and that's what I'm going to need. So let's just walk through these steps here. So you choose your tier. What are these tiers here? What does all of this mean?
Yeah, so when you come in, you're going to have to buy each tier individually. So you'll start with tier 1, and then you'll get 50% going into live trading, and then you'll go into tier 2, and then you can buy tier 3 and so forth and so on. So you can't jump to tier 4 or jump to tier 7. You just have to buy them individually.
Okay.
And your shares start coming in, as you see, around tier 3. So what would be helpful?
So if I want to get in tier 6, that means I got to buy tier 1. I got to buy tier 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to be in this thing for about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5,
6,300.
6,300, guys, because he's adding up all of this. And then that'll get me 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 shares, which again, that's more of the long-term goal. But my main goal is just to get all my capital trading so I can take advantage of those ROIs. Anna Becker's got this system. Google her name, look up her talks. This is a real person, fully doxed, KYC'd. I mean, they're hosting conferences in Dubai. How many people were at that conference, by the way?
About 2,000 people.
2,000 people. How long has this been around, Daisy? The opportunity. You mentioned it's like 2 years, but only a year of Forex trading.
Yeah.
Wow.
So her goal is to develop technology that will return percentages as good as she's been able to figure out in the Forex for the stock market, for the commodity market, and for crypto.
Right.
And she's doing pretty well with crypto. Like for March, her crypto returns have been 20%. She's kind of doing a version 2 of that. The down market made it hard for her, but the Forex she's nailed, and they're getting ready to license that to hedge funds and institutions with her, with what she's been able to accomplish with Forex.
Okay, so if I want to get into the tier 6, comfortable risking 6,400 USDT, the total TRX to send. Why do I need TRX?
So they're on the Tron. They're using the Tron smart contract, and
Okay.
and so that's just what they've been able to figure out. That's worked more flawlessly for them. They've tried different contracts and stuff, and when they used Tron, it just worked more smooth and was able to not have all the problems.
So this is your referral link here, and you go by Blah. Is that your name there?
That's just my initials, yeah.
So I could pick a name. Let's go with Bud Farm. And then this is my wallet address from my, Vive OQ. Okay. I read and understood the disclaimer. You should read that, guys. I wish for my liquidity contribution to be used in accordance with Islamic Sharia law. That doesn't apply.
Don't click that.
Wow, you can tell this is a global thing, man.
Yes.
So I click sign up. Man, they're really reaching out to all the markets at that point. You got your butt covered here. Sign to approve. So what am I approving?
Yeah. So you're going to have to sign a few things through here. That's basically just showing the different fees involved, and you're going to run into insufficient balances without the funding appropriately
Tell me
put
what
into
to
your
do.
wallet.
Let's go. What do I do? We got to
So-
be quick. People are going to click off our videos and think we're boring as all get out. Watch them paint dry here.
Yeah. Well, we want to fund the Tron wallet according to what the calculator said. So when
Okay.
we look,
So what do I
so
got to
go that
send?
calculator.
Copy that address, and then I'm going to go to my Binance account, right? And I'm going to send USDT in the Tron network.
Yeah. So for tier 6, you want to send 8,500 to TRX. So you should have enough there, but for USDT, you want to send 6,400.
Okay. Where did you see 8,400? Oh, total USD to send is 6,400. Total TRX to send is 8,500. But if I go here, do I have 8,500? Yeah, bro, I've got 10,000 Tron, so I'm good, right?
So we want to then Tron wallet's a little different than some wallets. You have energy and then you have bandwidth.
Mhm.
And we want to make sure we have enough bandwidth. So see here, it says at the top of that wallet, it says you want 5,500 for bandwidth. You have it looks like 1,156 for bandwidth.
Okay.
So
I think I'm still fine though, if this is all I need, right? 8,500. No?
I would put 5,500 in it for the bandwidth to do that.
5,500?
Yeah, 5,500 TRX. So look in the wallet. Do you see where it says TRX for fees 3,000 and then TRX for bandwidth 5,500 above the 8,500? No, look at the calculator.
Okay. Total TRX to send 8,500. Yeah.
No, look above that. Look above that.
TRX for bandwidth is 5,500. So I need to add both of these together.
So this 5,500 plus the TRX fees for 3,000 equals 8,500. And so if you go back to your wallet now, you'll see that you have in your TRX the right amount, but we just need to put some of that amount into bandwidth.
Okay. How would I do that?
Okay, so click on. Let me find where. So see where it says stake on your wallet?
Yeah.
Click on that.
Send, receive, vote, stake.
And you'll keep it on for personal use. So under bandwidth, you'll want to type in 5,500 there.
Where would I do that? This isn't letting me. Personal use, resources, resource calculator. Would it be here? Energy? Oh, bandwidth here.
Yep,
Okay.
bandwidth.
Okay, so guys, I clicked on resource and then I click bandwidth. All right. Staking amount
Yep, and then do 5,500.
for the staking amount.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no enter. Maybe I just close it. Nope.
That is strange. Oh, click obtain. So click out of this. and
Oh,
click
I
obtain.
see. 5,500.
Yep.
Max receiving address is my own. I confirm.
Yeah. There you go on the stake.
Weird. Yeah, this is my first time using it. This is why we're doing these videos, guys, because I don't know what I'm doing.
It's a little different than most wallets, and once you do it once, then it's really simple. But
Okay,
now
we're good.
let's make sure everybody understands that this staked amount is not amount that you are not going to see back. Tron Wallet for some reason makes you stake it for 72 hours. Then you can go back in and unstake it, and then it goes back into your wallet.
So there's my bandwidth, guys. It's gone up. Okay.
All right.
We're
So
done with that. Now I gotta fund my wallet with some USDT on the Tron network, correct?
yeah, so we'll go back to putting in the referral link.
What do you
And
mean?
it shouldn't say you have insufficient funds at this point.
Oh, it
When
does because I don't have any USDT in it. So
you should be, well, it may not do that, but we're not buying a tier yet, so we're
yeah,
just getting
I did. I'll show everybody here.
Yeah.
Because in case you're wondering, if you try to click the referral link and sign up and you don't have any USDT, it'll
right.
say error, insufficient USDT. So make sure you guys do that step. Click on stake and then make sure you've got some bandwidth.
But then make sure you fund USDT as well. You send the appropriate amount to the USDT.
Right. So I'm going to do that. I don't want to share my balance here. How much USDT do I need to send?
You're going to need to, oh, is that a question? You're
How
gonna send 6,400 to make it to tier 6.
Okay. So that I can buy tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Correct.
Got it. So there we go. 6,400. Preview that withdraw. I use Binance, guys, just so you know. Now there's a withdrawal fee of $59.58. $59. It says the withdrawal amount will leave me with only 6,346. So I'll be insufficient to buy tier 6, correct?
As long as you're above 6,300.
As long as it's above 6,300 or 6,400.
6,300.
Oh, really?
That's why it's telling. Well, that's why it's telling you to fund 6,400, just so you have a little bit of the fees coming from Binance.
Okay, good, because I don't want to have to send another $50 fee to send an extra $50. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the total amount to get in is 6,300, but I always do a little bit over, and it's always smart just do a couple $100 over, just in case you can always put it back. So.
All right, so let me do this here. Sending it to my TRC wallet. Preview withdraw. Confirm. And then it makes you type in my code. So guys, I know that this is cumbersome and you're like, this is stupid. I don't want to do that. Yeah, well, in life, making money ain't easy. You got to click a couple buttons. All right.
Most of the people coming in this are not people who are in crypto. They're people who don't know anything about crypto.
Really?
So if they can do it, we can do it.
Right. And then make sure if you're doing it from Binance, you will have to confirm in your email. So it's not just typing the code. You got to confirm it in your email.
And I think it's important to also mention that those step-by-step instructions that you showed them, Jonathan, those will go in detail exactly what to do, and follow those to make sure along with your video, of course.
So. Yep. So let's go back to sharing the screen here. Where is our Zoom link here? Okay. So these are the steps, guys. Choose your tier so you can figure out how much you want to get in. You're going to download your Tron link. These are all the links right here to do it. I'm funding my Tron Link wallet. Shows you exactly how to do that in this video. Here's that calculator that I'm using. And then how to stake Tron. I should have watched this video, right? That would have helped.
That's right.
See, it's all right here.
It's
Uh,
all right there.
sign up and purchase your tiers. So that's the step we're on right now. And so I'm about to sign up, but let's make sure my money's arrived. So still hasn't shown up yet. Hopefully it shows up. There it is, right in front of us. 6,439 USDT. So when I click, go back to the referral link, I click sign up. It's going to work because I got USDT in my wallet. Trigger smart contract. I'll sign it. The fee is $15. My gosh. Talk about fees.
Yeah, Tron's better in fees in a lot of places.
Maybe that's up to $15. Binance does that too, where it shows a big fee, but it never charges that much.
Yeah, and you'll have to just go through and sign a couple of things as it goes through the process here. So
it says fee 27. I don't know what I'm signing.
you have to do about 3 or 4 times on, and you only do that the first time on the first tier. So
Message signature, sign.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Tron network, but okay, now we have access. Bam. So is this like my dashboard? I'm going to save this website.
This is your dashboard. Here you are. Yep.
Daisy, done. Okay, make it a favorite. Daisy Coin Zoom. What is this?
That's just another way to on-ramp money through CoinZoom.
Okay.
So
what is 4.4 million total for Daisy AI development?
So this is what this is their goal they're going for. They're trying to go for a certain amount, and that's basically what they have in their project at the moment right now.
Wow, okay. Total Daisy members is 197,000. That's crazy. That's a lot of people. Total gold pace setters, 1,030. What's a gold pace setter?
Yeah, so when you can achieve a certain amount of volume in a month, in this case, $128,000 in a month in volume, and you have at least 24 signups, you get what they call pace setter gold, and that puts you in a pool. And sometimes pools have a bad rep, but these pools actually increase in value because they're traded, and you make a certain amount of money per month in that pool, plus you qualify for any kind of different matrix commissions or different commissions because you've actually achieved every single tier when you do get Paysetter Gold. Okay. And there's only 10 tiers, so you get all the tiers when you're achieving Paysetter Gold. Right now, that pool is paying about $500, but it keeps going higher and higher. So
yeah, so that's only for people that care about referring people to all this.
It's really for builders, yeah, if you want to be a builder.
Okay. I just want to be an investor. So walk me through how do I buy my tiers?
Yeah, so click tier 1.
All right.
And you've already signed up for tier 1. I'm just making this point because when you came in, it made you sign up for tier 1. Does that make sense?
Yep. Okay.
So if you want to buy more tiers, you can in the same tier. In this case, it won't make a lot of sense to do that. So we're gonna skip this and go to tier 2 because now we want to go higher.
So I've already got tier 1. I'm already in. Oh,
yep. Okay. And if let's take a look at what you have right now. If you click on tier, go back up a little bit.
So it shows I've got all this money in here, 6,200. Yeah. So yeah, that's where the $100.
$200, right? And just so you know, that tier 1, the 100 goes to Forex and 100 goes to crypto automatically. She's trying to show that she's actually capable of getting great returns in crypto, so she's making you do $100 in crypto.
Oh, so Forex and crypto. So I have both.
But you want to make sure when you go to tier 2 that you selected Forex, and I believe that's the default because we're going to sign up for Forex.
So contribute to the tier 2.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here it's saying contract is called this. The resources consumed is going to be 200, approving amount. There's a fee of $1, sign to approve. So it might be a little different if you're used to MetaMask, guys. There you go, sign. So there's about 3 things to sign each time.
Yeah, when you're actually buying.
And this is why, guys, use that Daisy calculator, because I think it includes like all these fees that you're seeing. Like if it doesn't, then the calculator sucks.
It helps cover in general what you're going to need.
Yeah, what you're gonna need, and that's good that they have that. Oh, this is the Daisy calculator. Yeah, so all I care about, guys, all you need to do is type in here like what you can afford or what you're comfortable with.
What tier you want. Yeah.
Yep, and you can, then you're gonna know. Oh, tier 5, I need a total of 3,200, and that includes your fees and all the bull crap associated with that. Okay, so now I'm in tier 2, right? Or else it wouldn't be highlighted. But if I go to crypto, bam, I don't have any money in here, only in the Forex. And then tier 3.
Tier 3, I'll say go further, and then you just keep doing this as high as the tiers you want to go.
Right. And what do I need to do as far as like withdrawals? Does it lock my money up forever? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so you're funding the project so she can do research and development. So it's like a startup company. But when they roll out the hedge fund, you'll have access to if you decide to be a part of that, you'll have access to your original capital. But for now, you can do withdrawals on your profit weekly, and the withdrawals are every weekend, and you get paid Monday.
Okay. So I can pull out my profits every Monday?
That's right.
And I can't touch my original 6,400 or whatever? Like that's locked forever?
It's not locked forever. It's locked until the project's done. And because we're coming close to the end of the project, what they're telling us is around summer or whatnot, then you can have the choice to be a part of what they call the fund, which is basically a hedge fund. And at that point, you'll have access to your capital as if you're trading in the stock market or something.
Okay. So there you go, guys. I mean, it's probably a little different than most crypto projects. Like if this was a legit Ponzi, they would make it a lot easier.
That's right. Absolutely.
Like they wouldn't do all these compliance things. And when you were at that conference, what was the overall vibe you got? Because you went because you were like, I don't want to go into another stupid Ponzi. So what was your vibe?
It was unbelievable, and I don't say that lightly. Everybody there, everybody was happy with the project. Everybody's making money. Some people are making incredible money. And after talking with the founders and talking with the different leaders, everybody has a peace of mind that they're in a project that's going to last with somebody who actually wants to make a difference in artificial intelligence. And we have to remember that ENDOTECH is the person behind that. She's a respected expert in AI intelligence, and she's not some newbie that's just starting out trying to do a couple bots. She's been at this for a long time, and this is her dream. We're looking at her dream, which has been able to try to get percentages around 60 to 70% in the win rate strictly through artificial intelligence. And you cannot patent an algorithm. You can patent artificial intelligence can be patented only if it truly has no intervention from a human. So when we speak of the artificial intelligence that she's created, it's truly working on its own. So that's amazing to me, because a lot of these other projects that I was a part of, or even some bot projects or I had to still manually do quite a bit to make that bot work.
So how much of my capital, you mentioned there was like a deal or something, like instead of 70%, 90%, did I get
Yeah,
advantage of that?
so let's talk about that. So tell me how far you've gone here, because
I'm
I guess
done.
we should.
I did it all.
Okay, so now that you have your tiers,
Yep.
if you want to contribute to what they call, it's a little promotion they're doing, it's called momentum packs. I know it's a cheesy name, but all it means is you can rebuy a tier you've already bought, starting at tier 4, and you can now trade at 90% instead of 70%. So they'll trade 90% of your funds if you with the momentum pack. And so you can rebuy tier 4, you can rebuy tier 5, and up to how many tiers you bought. And that amount will trade at the 90%.
Oh, so I didn't get that then.
You were going a little quick when I wanted to, because we could have possibly rebought at tier 5 with instead of going to tier 6, we could have rebought it at least one momentum pack at tier 5.
Oh
But
my,
this is what you can do though to get more into your trading capital.
bummer. What the frick? I even shared my screen. Come on, Brian.
You were going fast for me, man. You were going bam, bye.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry.
We don't got time. Okay, so that doesn't screw me too bad. It just means like 20%. Well, that is $640. But I wouldn't have been in tier 6 though, right? If I would have just
Yeah,
done this, I would have lost out
that's
on
right.
being in tier 6. So, I
Yeah,
think
you do want
the
to be
momentum packs are for it. Let's say you don't want to climb the mountain here, you can double it here. Like I understand both sides. One, you get a momentum pack. The other, you
yeah.
open yourself up to a higher tier. So
Yeah, I think you made the right choice being at tier 6 for you. But if someone's just they're
if
not
they're
going to
not a
refer one
builder,
person.
then
Yeah, if
yeah.
they're not going to talk to one person, then
Yep.
just rebuy tier 4 over and over again.
Right. For me, Brian said you should go in tier 6 because a number of people will probably sign up. And if you don't have tier 6, like if people go in tier 6, 7, 8, 9, I won't get some kind of referral commission for that.
Yeah, there's commissions that reward people basically based off of the tiers that they're involved in. So,
Right.
and we can put a link, and for people who want to be builders or whatever, they can watch that. But the cool thing about this program is you don't have to be a builder to make money with it. You just have both options.
And then I'll just put my referral link in here. So we tried to
Yeah.
walk through, guys, it all. If you have questions about the referral plan, questions about referral plan, I will put a link for that. This is the referral plan that you guys can watch. And again, I don't have a lot of time for caring about it. It's like, hey, if they want to pay me something to refer, great. I don't need to like move people around and all
No,
that shenanigans. It's
it
just
does it all on its own. You don't have
good.
to do anything. And once you know how to sign up for the first tier, the rest of it's really
Right.
simple.
So how do
And these
I
momentum packs are going to go away May 31st. And you're
okay.
not going to be able to contribute into this anymore after May 31st. So you got to get in.
Yeah. What about how do I withdraw every Monday? Because I'm gonna make a note on my phone to withdraw every Monday from this.
So there's a fee involved with this company. When you withdraw, there's a 30% fee on that. That's a typical fee with any kind of institutions. They pay 30, 40, 50%. But what she did for us is she instead of doing it monthly, she's allowed us to do a mandatory fee every 6 months, which allowed our money to compound. And what's key about that is the company's been able to compound. They're at 750% right now in 11 months. So one of the things that I recommend is to just leave your money in there and don't take it out. If you want to take it out, you can, but you'll be charged that 30% at that time. Let it sit in there, let it compound, so you can make the compounding effect and get the return on your investment through the compound. And then in 6 months, the 30% will come out then.
So I don't even need to do anything to compound. It's kind of a set it and come
That's
back
an
in
option.
6 months.
Yeah. And that's
Do
what
one
I
withdraw
recommend.
at that point. Maybe withdraw your initial capital and move on.
Yeah, you can choose to do that if you wish each week, but I don't recommend it. I recommend keeping it in there for the compounding and let the 6 months pass by and then let the fee come out then.
So let's, for kicks and giggles, see what my little investment made today, or could make. My principal amount was, let's just call it 6,300. The interest rate, the average is what, monthly 20%.
Yeah, I would say that's average. Yeah.
And then I want to leave it in for 6 months. Include all days, daily reinvest. Is it a daily reinvest? I think so, yeah. No additional deposits, calculate. So 6 months from now, my 6,000 would be 21,000. And it shows you how it can, how the power of compound interest here. First month, I would earn about 1,000, starts to build. And this can continue, guys. This is just 6 months, what I'm looking at.
Yeah, and like I said, the company has experienced over 11 months, in 11 months, 730%. So you can do the math on that.
In 11 months.
Yeah.
Wonder what the interest is on that. Percentage profit, 798%. And what'd you say it was in 11 months?
730.
Okay, so this is a little bit over. So there you go, guys. That's a quick way to make 50 G's, baby. 11 months on $6,000, you know? So,
Yeah.
you know, that's for me. You guys go in with what you can afford to go in with. I'm gonna have all the links in the description of this video so that you aren't confused at all. And then I will, if you do have more questions, I'm sure Brian can help answer them too. So are you on Telegram, Brian?
Yep.
Yeah. So maybe, you know, reach out to me. I can create maybe a group or something, and we'll help everybody create our little daisy chain.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Brian. I'm excited for this one. Again, it's one of like 20 plus projects, putting my capital, we're making it work for me. And we'll just see where it goes. So thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, guys, all the links are in the description. If you use my referral link, thank you. And remember, risk capital only. And we'll see you in the next one.